Good morning. Thank you for attending our promotion ceremony, our swearing-in ceremony. My name is Chief Caffarelli. I'm Chief of Police of the City of Revere. I want to welcome you here for this monumentous occasion. We're swearing in 7 officers and promoting 1 officer to the rank of sergeant. The other night I had the privilege of attending the graduation ceremony for these 7 officers. And how many were in your graduating class? Was it 41? 43 officers, and 4 awards were presented, am I correct? Out of the 4 awards presented to the 43 officers of their graduating class, 2 of those 4 awards went to Revere officers, 2 of our cadets here. One award was for academic achievement, and that went to Officer Zagarella, am I correct? And we had an award for defensive tactics, which went to Officer Garcia. So that tells me not only are they smart, but they can fight too. And that's what we're looking for. And I have to say, when we swear in officers, we bring new officers into the police department, it's more than just raising our staffing levels. Which we certainly do need. The more officers I have in uniform, the greater presence we're going to maintain on the streets. But more importantly, they bring a breath of fresh air to the police department. It's new blood, and I mean that in the literal sense. It's new blood that we have on the street. Because you'll find that the most jaundiced officer in the police department, the most cynical man, will impart some sort of wisdom or some sort of experience to these officers. Everybody within the rank and file benefits by looking back when they were first appointed to the police department, gauging the experiences that they've had since they've been on the police department, and trying to impart something that's going to make these guys better cops. And that is the greatest benefit of. That's what they bring to the police department. The most intangible yet most important aspect of their involvement in the police department is new blood, a breath of fresh air. That said, we're also promoting Sgt Rose today. And I can speak from firsthand experience that I could think of no better candidate, no better officer to promote to the rank of sergeant at this point. I've served with Jimmy in many capacities. A little tidbit, and you may get in trouble with your family on this. I've watched him in training on the brink of sunstroke. And he wouldn't quit, wouldn't stop. We had to order him to sit down and drink water because he did want to quit. And when these gentlemen look for leadership, an example of a good leader, you need to look no farther than Sgt Rose. And on that note, I'd like to bring the mayor forward. He'd like to say a few words as well. Mayor Rizzo.
Well, Chief Caffarelli, Sgt Rose, new recruits and family and friends that are here. It's a great day for the city. Anytime we can come up and recognize officers such as Sgt Rose or swear in new police officers, which is my #1 priority as mayor of this city, is to keep our residents safe and secure. And we do that through ceremonies like these, where we put new, energetic, talented police officers like you see here out onto our streets. I'd also like to welcome the police officers here that have taken the time out to recognize Sgt Rose and also recognize and welcome our new recruits being sworn in here today. That's the type of police department we have. It's a unified one. It's one that watches out for each other, and it's one that really cares about all of us here in the city of Revere. I'd like to also acknowledge some of our city councilors that are here. We have City Council President Ira Novoselsky, Councilor at Large John Correggio, and Councilor at Large Tony Zambuto. And so with that being said, I won't take up too much time because I know you all didn't come here to listen to me speak. You want to see your loved one here get either pinned or promoted. So I will just say this, that this police department will continue to have my full support. I will do all I can to maintain the safety of all of our residents and to also maintain the safety of our officers who serve us. I think that's very, very important that we as a city give them all the necessary tools that they need to do their job effectively. So on behalf of the entire city, our residents, I want to welcome our new officers. I'm sure you're going to do a great job. And to hear that out of all of those recruits there, that 2 of the 4 awards went to Revere officers, that is really a tribute to this new class here. So really, congratulations. I want to wish you all the best. I know you're going to make us all proud, and looking forward to getting you guys out on the street. So thank you all very much for being here.
At this point, we'd like to begin the swearing-in process. We'll start with Sgt Rose, please.
Sgt Rose, please raise your right hand and repeat after me using your own name after I say aye. I
James Rose,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all the duties incumbent upon me
all the duties incumbent upon me
as a sergeant
as a sergeant
of the City of Revere Police Department,
of the City of Revere Police Department,
according to the best of my ability and understanding,
according to the best of my ability and understanding,
agreeably to the rules and regulations
agreeably to the rules and regulations
of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth.
of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Sergeant, please sign here, print, and put your new rank. Now we'll move on to
Yeah.
new officers. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me using your own name after I say aye. I solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all the duties incumbent upon me
all the duties incumbent upon me
as an officer
as an officer
of the City of Revere Police Department,
of the City of Revere Police Department,
according to the best of my ability and understanding,
according to the best of my ability and understanding,
agreeably to the rules and regulations
agreeably to the rules and regulations
of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth.
of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, officer. Officers, I need you to sign the oath book, please. You just want to put today's date, sign, print, and control.
So before I bring the chief back up for some final closing comments, I just want to say that, you know, obviously at the conclusion of the ceremony, you're all welcome to stay. We have a little collation here. You know, feel free to take pictures or whatever you would like to do. I know this is a very big day for you and your families, and really, as I said before, it's a big day for our city. So I just want to once again thank all of you for being here. And how about just one more nice round of applause for our new promotion, Sgt Rose, and our new cadets here. One last thing from the speaker's office, Bob DeLeo, Tino Capobianco, who is here also. I know the speaker never misses one of these. So for some closing comments, Chief Caffarelli.
In closing, gentlemen, first and foremost, I want to wish you welcome aboard. It's a welcome addition to our police department, and I look forward to working with you. You have some fine training officers. You will learn everything you couldn't possibly learn in the academy, and then some. And the day you stop learning is the day it's time to hang up the badge. I still learn things, and I'm the chief. You never stop learning on this job. If I can impart one bit of wisdom to you, that would be it. Don't ever end your quest for knowledge. To Sergeant Rose, there's no better testament than to be a leader. And so I'm going to part on you to look at these officers as your charges, because it's going to be relying on you and other superior officers within the police department to teach them and guide them as best we can. And I think you know I have your back, as I know you have mine. And on that note, thank you very much, and please, we have some refreshments. Thank you.